what you're looking at behind me is the Union Pacific 4014, a 4884 big boy steam locomotive. For decades and decades, railroad enthusiasts worldwide have asked the question, when will the Union Pacific restore one of these locomotives? We had the opportunity beginning back in 2011, 2012, and here we are. We got it done in about 2.5 years, 600 tons, 7,000 horsepower. It's just a massive locomotive.
I've been reading about the big boys practically all my life, and it was the first chance to see one moving, so definitely wouldn't miss it.
It's been a little over 5 years, the actual effort itself, 2.5 years, as I mentioned before, to do the actual work. So it's a really proud achievement for the Union Pacific Railroad, the thousands of men and women of our company that have stood behind us to make sure that we could get this done. And when we're out here and we see the reaction that it has in all the communities that we travel through, I mean, it's just, you can't help but be a little bit moved emotionally, but it really makes you proud to be an American. But when you bring the world's largest steam locomotive, the big boy, I mean, it draws crowds. Just look at the size of it. When we stop on a road crossing like this, all of the wheels that we need to work on are right on the crossing. And if you look behind me, half of the locomotive is off up in the rocks. So it just gives you a sense of the scale and the size of this locomotive. And I think that and the whistle and just the overall aura of a steam locomotive just fascinates people.
Just that I appreciate Union Pacific putting this on, doing this and moving it around so everybody could see it. It's unbelievable. Yeah, it's a once-in-a-lifetime deal, really.
People really show up to see this locomotive. They hear about it oftentimes through social media, in some cases by word of mouth. So this is something that we've been planning for a while, so people have been waiting for this day. And we got here, I think we're about a minute early. So it really is an accomplishment that not only the railroad did something like this, but they can run it on time.